recent balloon from things that's okay.
Time getting it in there and letting it ride on the front.
Alright, let's put some preload back up on it. We might as well stay on this bike then now. Let's try and sort that out. Yep.
The front's got a lot of chatter in front of it. A lot of block.
Oh yeah?
Not chatter, but when I get in there right, it's kind of long.
Oh, okay. So it's not chattering, but it's really moving around a lot?
Yeah, pretty bad condition because it wasn't really dry or wet, and we're just waiting and waiting for the condition to be one or the other, but it didn't change. So we went out on wet tires, but it wasn't really wet track, so just to get a feel for the tires mainly, and that was it. I hope for the race will be one or the other, but not like this.
And it's kind of an interesting first day. We just had weather's a bit off and on right now, and we're gonna have to play it by ear and see what it ends up being for the race. But either way, just looking forward to having some fun this last round. You know, finishing top 5 in the championship and seeing what next year holds.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a rough start. I separated my shoulder and the AC joint testing on Thursday, but you know, we got it taped up. And did all right this morning. We were second. Haven't did a lot of laps together, just trying to save my shoulder for the race. So looking forward to it. The weather looks like it could be dry or it could rain, so that's going to make things a little tricky, but we should be ready.
2014 American Superbike champion right there. National champion is John Hayes.
It's been a tough day today, but hopefully tomorrow will clear up. It's phenomenal what these guys do. It should be, hats off to these guys. Thank you.
Yeah, it was an awesome race. Man, those last few laps were pretty nerve-wracking there, battling with Josh, but it was a lot of fun. We kept bumping each other the last lap, and I wanted to win it pretty bad, but I spun up out of the last corner, and he got by me at the line, but he passed me under a waiting yellow, so they reversed the order, and I actually won the race. So I'm really excited, especially for my guys. They had to work long Thursday rebuilding me a bike after I crashed, so really excited for them, excited to get the win, and even though it came in difficult situations, but what a race, man. It was so hard just to keep it on two wheels. It was the longest, maybe one of the longest races of my life, but hey, it turned out good, so I can't complain.
Yeah, definitely a wet race one today. As I was walking back through the pits, I felt like I had small little lakes in my shoes, but just from collecting water. But no, overall, not extremely happy with the result. Just from a personal level, I felt like could have done a lot better. Had a little issue with the visor fogging up that really hurt us there in the middle of the race, and just when we had started to kind of find a rhythm in the conditions out there today. And for whatever reason, fortunately, it cleared up there with about 9 laps to go, and really started trying to put it together and caught up to a few guys there and made some passes. But even disappointed from just a personal standpoint. Great for the team and everyone. Moved us up to the 4th in the championship there. And so going into tomorrow, just I think really in a good position, and just going to go out there and really try my hardest and hopefully hold on to that 4th in the championship. And it would have been a really solid year.
Good. I was feeling good on the rain, but I was having a really hard time with the rear tire. Too many scary moments, and I don't know, at the end, I think on turn 11 or 7, I don't know, I lost the rear and I high-sided pretty big, and I was lucky not to get hurt, but it was a shame because I think we had a good potential to finish on the podium or to win the race.
Yeah, you know, at the beginning of the race, I tried to hang with Josh. Those first couple laps where he's always really fast and gets away. And I just made a mistake and ran off in that fast right-hander in the back and fell back to 8th place. And from there, I just put my head down and rode as hard as I could till the end of the race and ended up 2nd. So I'm pretty happy with that. Glad to put on a good charge for my crew. They've been working hard for me all year. Ended up 2nd in points, which is the best I've did in Superbike. So, you know, it was a really solid season for me, and, you know, it's kind of sad to see it come to an end, but glad we had some good results.
You know, the race was definitely a bit more dramatic than I would have liked. We really tough weekend just with the changing of the weather each day, and ideally the setup that we had we wouldn't have ran, but you know that's what we had, and so we just had to really make the best of the race and got in there, and it was a pretty good group of guys that were going back and forth, and I knew just with the positioning everyone in points that I had some work cut out for me there in the beginning of the race, but you know, just really left it a lot later than I wanted. Got Larry at the line by, I think, .02 to hold on to 4th there in the championship by a point. And so overall in the season, just man, what a year! And really excited and thankful for the whole Yoshimura Suzuki team. All the boys, Rhett, Dave, Sean for helping on the bike, and Tommy for really helping with the coaching, and then all the boys back in Florida for helping get me in shape for this exact moment. You know, it was flat out the entire race and fighting the bike a little bit, but we managed to just barely get her done, and pretty happy.
Yeah, it was good. I would say not great, because it's great when you win. But it was okay, especially since yesterday that I crashed and didn't finish. To finish on the podium is always good for me and also for the Yoshimura Suzuki team, and so I'm happy with the result.